And go. Here, the bird lawyers.
Yeah.
Okey
Oh yeah,
dokey.
did you want to go to the jail again? See if we can't talk to what's his fuck?
The J. Oh yeah.
Because you had a concern that the picture on that business card we were given by Eric Pork was.
Right.
Wait, this is the courthouse.
Oh crap. A little early, aren't we?
Just scoping the place out.
Come on, Falcon. We've got investigating to do.
Do we? I don't know.
Do
The one underneath that is the jail.
Oh right. Le concierge. Nope.
Ellipses. Okay, cool.
Nothing.
Whatever. So
We can go here.
Chocolate Emporium? What is that?
Oh, remember he was gonna investigate the chocolate
Oh,
wrapper.
I see. We should probably go to R&M first.
Yeah, we might find Mousy here.
Yeah, because you had a thought that the M was mousy.
Yeah, and the R was,
It is
is.
mousy. Oh yeah, that was you.
Oh, customers.
Hello? Is this the office of Renard Vulpes?
Ah. It's you two.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. C-R-N-M. Renard and Mousy. Monsieur Renard Vulpes, and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which cases to take on.
Mousy, we have a message for you. It's from Prince Juan himself.
He wants to know if the birds have flown south for the winter, whatever that means. Oh, yes, the birds have migrated successfully. But if Prince Juan told you that, then that must mean he trusts you. Renard Vulpes is Prince Juan.
Yeah.
He's a private investigator.
It seems your deductions were correct.
Yes. He must want you to take these. Go on, take them. Take them.
These are used train ticket stubs. It looks like 2 people took a railway trip to Vienna. What exactly is the point in this, Mousy?
Prince Juan said that they would help with the trial. See the names. See the names?
Gautier Sin, Nicole Sin.
Ah, Flower Lady.
I recognize the surname, but I don't know who these people are.
Neither do I, really. Prince Juan just told me to book train tickets for these people and then to make sure they caught the train. And so that's what I did.
Strange. I'm not sure exactly how these stubs are supposed to help with the trial, but I'll keep hold of them just in case.
Ticket stubs have been added to your evidence folder.
Let's go, Sparrowson. I'm done playing courier.
Good call. Haha.
I'm not a courier pigeon. I am a falcon.
Oh.
Is it trial day already?
Uh-oh. Can we go here? Go here anyway?
Hopefully.
Falcon, what are you doing? It's trial day. We have a Spanish prince to defend.
Oh, right. What was I thinking?
Dang.
I
I think we went to the right place, though.
Yeah. Because we didn't really need to go to the Chocolate Emporium.
Yeah.
That was more of a Sparrowson thing.
Yeah. I think we kind of know what's going on there.
Once again, Falcon and Sparrowson find themselves waiting outside the doors of the Tribunal de Grande Instance.
Whoa.
So, we need to read these things.
Yeah. 2 ticket stubs for a train bound to Vienna. Seats are booked for Gautier and Nicole Signe. Or whatever.
I don't know. I'm just doing my best.
Just doing my best with what I got. Okay. We need to... This money... Let's see.
Yeah, look up people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Severin Gogrigo, a successful and pompous public prosecutor, seems to have a love of philosophy and a hobby of humiliating Falcon.
Word.
A small and soft-spoken assistant. Is that everybody?
I think
That's everybody.
Yeah, I think we did look at everybody. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you feeling nervous, Falcon?
Ellipses.
A little bit. Don't go silent on me now. There he is. Senor Falcon, I trust everything is in order.
Absolutely. I have every intention of bringing the truth to light in this trial.
Ah, such confidence. That's magnificent to see. And bringing the truth to light, you say? An admirable goal. No more jousting at imaginary giants.
All of you, cease your yammering. The door's opening.
Here we go. Buena suerte, Senor Falcon. We will.
What?
Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's do it.
I was actually thinking that you could be him, but you could do it in a similar voice to the way that I played Valerti, so that it would be like all the chickens had that kind of voice, but didn't sound the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
JJ.
Severin.
Nervous?
Why would I be nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm as calm as a cuckoo. You're the nervous one. The whole courtroom is nervous.
You're a hooker. Whoa, cool your feathers, Falcon.
So he's a pirate chicken.
Pirate chicken. Terrible. You can't even maintain a stoic facade.
Or facade.
Fakeade. Now, I thought this trial would be the perfect opportunity for you to redeem your previous embarrassments. But if this is how you act before the trial has even started...
Why, you pompous-tailed posture perfect.
Oh, shit. It's... Oh, a different
Whoa.
judge. Judge Romulus.
Order! Order! Let's all settle down. Court is now in session.
Psst. Falcon.
What is it?
Is it me? Or does the primary judge look hairier today? Oh, shit.
That's a different judge from the one who resided over Dame Ketterlene's trial, you doofus.
It's a wolf. Oh. Still, it's a little strange, isn't it?
Not really.
It's not strange to have different judges.
Yeah. Not really. There are a dozen judges in Paris alone. It only makes sense we'd see different ones in different cases.
There's another judge.
Oh, it's one of the dudes with the hats, I guess.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I was under the impression that Judge Maxime would be residing over this case. Where is he?
Presiding.
Oh.
Is actually the way that word's supposed to be.
Oh, right.
But that's just a technicality thing.
Yeah.
Judge Maxime has gone on temporary sick leave due to a terrible accident with a flight of stairs.
That's not suspicious.
But rest assured, assessors, prosecutor, defense, members of the jury, I am more than qualified to fill his shoes. Without further ado, let's get this show underway. This is the trial of Prince Juan Carrado, who stands accused of murdering Major Howell and of conspiring to murder our king himself. Roll call. The defense is present and ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Good. Very good. I expect this to be a nice, speedy trial. I don't want to see this dragged out by technicalities and bureaucracy.
Well said, Your Honor. I expect that once the court sees the overwhelming evidence, this trial will be over in 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
He's just messing with your head, Falcon. Keep it together.
So we're all on the same page. Excellent. Prosecutor, please call your first witness to our stand.
Very well. I call the police officer who investigated the crime scene. I call upon Inspector Justifolarity. Uh-oh.
Chicken on chicken violence. Step up to the stand, Inspector. Recite the oath.
I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but.
Please recite your name and occupation for the court record.
My name is Inspector Juste Valerti. I am a servant to the law, the scourge of the gutter rats.
That will do, Inspector. We've all heard your monologue before. Whoa, Cocorico really is going for a speed record, isn't he? Now, can you tell us what you witnessed on the morning of the 7th of January?
Of course. At 10 o'clock in the morning, I was called to the Louvre's Grand Gallery by one of the King's Royal Guards.
He said 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. I did it.
Did he just say o'clock?
Curse my dyslexia.
There I saw Prince Juan, King Louis Philippe, the corpse of Major Howell with a rose in hand, and around 24 citizens. The citizens and the king himself all attest to seeing Major Howell taking the rose from Prince Juan's hand, and then promptly dropping dead.
And what did the morgue uncover upon examination of this corpse?
The coroner determined with absolute certainty that Major Howell died of poisoning. Aside from a prick upon his finger, there was no sign of external harm to Major Howell's body. Therefore, the poisoned rose must have been the cause of death.
Putting the pieces together, that does seem very implicative of the prince. I have no further questions.
Damn, I was hoping the coroner's report would determine the guy died from a freak heart attack or something.
That would make for a particularly speedy trial, wouldn't it? But no, we aren't so lucky. Something else must be amiss in the old bird's testimony.
Right. I'll tear it apart. Your Honor, I wish to cross-examine this witness. Falcon, was it? Don't waste this court's time. A high-ranking police officer would never lie on our witness stand. I wouldn't accuse the inspector of lying. I just wanted to make sure every base is properly covered. Ugh. This sounds like pointless nitpicking to me, but I'll allow it. For now. Go on, Falcon. Do your cross-examination.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun-dun-dun. Select a statement to question.
10 o'clock. I want to so bad.
Let's see.
24 citizens, huh?
Question the fact that he died of poisoning.
Okay.
Inspector, you say the coroner determined with certainty that Major Howell was killed by poison.
Correct. He stated the signs and symptoms were textbook. There is no possibility his death was natural.
What kind of poison was it?
Indeed.
Did the coroner mention specifically what kind of poison it was?
He was uncertain. At first, the coroner posited that it was plant-borne poisons like that of the aconite flower.
Wolfsbane.
But when he learned how fast the poison had taken effect, he noted that this was atypical of aconite. Consequently, he suggested it may have been some newly engineered concoction.
A newly engineered poison, you say? Well, that only reaffirms that this was a very deliberate assassination attempt.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I do.
How?
Yes. How exactly was Major Howell poisoned? What was the delivery mechanism?
His finger was pricked by the poisoned rose. He even commented out loud about it seconds before dying. All 22 citizens who witnessed the murder attested to seeing and hearing this.
Is there any possibility he was poisoned by something else?
What an absurd thing to say, JJ. You just heard that 22 people saw the victim prick his finger and die.
Well, why don't you call 22 fucking witnesses then?
Well, 24 is more than 22.
He doesn't know how to count eggs.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What are you suggesting? That the pricked finger had no relation to the poisoning?
That is exactly what I'm saying. I don't doubt Major Howell was poisoned, but I do doubt that the rose was the cause.
Unbelievable. Only a total buffoon could fail to draw the blatant link here. JJ, as tempting as it is to sit here and lecture you on the basics of cause and effect, I'll end this discussion painlessly. Inspector, please tell the defense that you found traces of poison on the thorns of the rose itself. That should alleviate all doubt that the rose was, in fact, the poison delivery mechanism.
Actually, I cannot tell him that, no.
I dread to ask, but why not?
We didn't check the rose for traces of poison. It just seemed obvious that the rose caused the poisoning given the timing of the incident.
These are bad police.
His ineptitude is, so helpful. Well then, now would be a good time to make a test. Here's a marvelous thought. We prick the finger of the defendant with the rose. If there is no poison on the rose, then Prince Juan lives, and he is free to go. I'll take that. If the rose is poisoned, then the prince dies, but that's okay, because the punishment would be just and fitting of the crime.
A marvelous suggestion. What is this, a witch trial? This isn't America, Severin. That's not how we do things here.
Burn.
Wow.
Call me a feathers,
I
JJ.
feel attacked.
It was clearly a joke. There are far more humane ways of testing for poison. I'm sure the inspector will perform his duty with due diligence.
Actually, we won't be able to test the rose for poison at all.
Why is that?
Given the dangerous nature of the flower, it was destroyed by our police force. We burned it to ash.
Such unprofessionalism.
If we have no way to know whether the rose was poisoned, this whole trial ought to be called into question.
Oops, destroyed evidence.
Destroyed by the police, no less.
Yeah.
Which is a huge crime.
It is. Nice try, JJ. But through the process of reasoning by elimination, we can still deduce with absolute certainty that the rose was poisoned. In other words, there was nothing else at the crime scene that could have caused the poisoning.
Wrong. There was something else at the crime scene that could have contained poison. Something the investigative police blindly overlooked.
Fucking chocolate.
Yep. Look at this.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
It is the paper wrapper to a piece of chocolate. It was found in the Louvre, the Salle du Tibre, to be precise, and we can date its consumption to the day of the incident.
You're not suggesting...
That Major Howell ate a piece of poisoned chocolate moments before he died. I most certainly am.
Oh, I don't know about poisoned chocolate, but it was chocolate.
To a dog, it's poisoned chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate is always poisoned chocolate.
Very convincing.
Innocent, perhaps?
Did you see this wrapper at the crime scene for yourself, Inspector?
The police force does not have the time nor resources to trawl every piece of trash at every crime scene, I am afraid.
In other words, you overlooked it. Astounding unprofessionalism.
The prosecution is right to be disgusted. What a disgraceful display, Inspector.
I offer my apologies, Your Honor.
I don't want your apologies. I want you to do your damned job properly. Get off the witness podium before I kick you myself.
Whew. He's fiery.
As you wish, I'll take my leave. Until next time, messieurs.
Bye. So let me get this straight. This chocolate wrapper was found at the crime scene.
Correct.
And you have reason to believe that it was consumed on the day of the incident.
Innocent incident? I do. I have an expert food tasting witness who is willing to testify if need be.
You have a foodie witness? I don't recall anyone like that. Who on earth are you talking about, Oh, I see. But do you know for certain that Major Howell consumed this chocolate?
Well, that is a fact we're all still investigating.
I see. And do you have evidence that this chocolate was in fact poisoned?
Again, that is something that may require a little more time to definitively prove.
So then, in actuality, you do not have evidence that Major Howell consumed some poisoned chocolate. Instead, you have a solitary piece of rubbish that you plucked straight out of the gutter. That's weak, even for you, JJ. Let's move things along. I have another witness I would like to summon. He is a man who claims to have had an excellent view of the people going in and out of the Louvre at the time of the incident. I call upon Monsieur Toussaint Kingsley.
Could the witness please approach the stand and recite the oath?
Is it gonna be? Is it Kookaburra? Hello, 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 hello. All right, the oath. I swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Please state your full name and occupation for the court record. My name is Toussaint Kingsley, and I am a person who fishes. As a kingfisher. A person who fishes, so you are a fisherman. Oh, is that how it is? I thought the French justice system was better than this. I beg your pardon. Here comes Toussaint Kingsley, the kingfisher. Clearly, he must be a fisherman, because didn't you hear all kingfishers are fishermen? Well, you are carrying a fishing rod. And? Can a man not carry a fishing rod, reel, and bait without being branded a fisherman? Look, the prosecutor is carrying a riding crop. Clearly, he must be a horse jockey. Oh, for pity's sake, fine. We can list your occupation as person who fishes, and not fisherman. Thank you.
Actually, why do you carry a riding crop, Severin? I've never seen you ride a horse.
I don't know, JJ. Why do you, a 30-something-year-old with no health problems, carry a cane? Oh, it's not a rapier, it's a riding crop. Okay.
This is veering quite far off course. Could the prosecution please get back to question?
Of course, Your Honor. Monsieur Kingsley, is it true that you were nearby the Louvre at the time of the incident? Yes, I was sitting upon a railing of the Pont d'Art. The Pont d'Art? That's the new bridge that's just stone's throw from the Louvre's south entrance, correct? That's right. And what were you doing at the time of the incident? I was fishing. Kingfishers, am I right, Falcon? So you would have plenty of opportunity to see the people who entered and exited the palace. Can you tell who you saw? Well, the Louvre's Bay's place. Naturally, I saw a lot of people. But at 9 a.m., I saw the king, Louis Philippe himself, enter the building. He was surrounded by an entourage, of course. Then around 9:30 a.m., I saw the shifty-looking fox looking around the entrance.
Your Honor, I object to the witness's use of the term shifty-looking. It's vague and biased.
No, really. He looked super shifty. I saw him rubbing his paws and cackling gleefully. And then I saw him take out a rose and carefully rub the stem. Rub the stem of the rose, you say? As if he were applying something to the flower, perhaps? Well, monsieur, I really shouldn't speculate. Of course, it was wrong of me to ask such a leading question. But yeah, it definitely looked like he was putting some sort of powder on the stem. Wow, even I wasn't expecting such a bold admission. Members of the court, it sounds like what we have here is a direct witnessing of the defendant readying the murder weapon. The defense claims that the rose was never poisoned, and yet here we are, a man who saw the poison with his own eyes. I smell perjury.
You do?
No question. He saw a shifty-looking criminal readying poison and cackling near the scene of the crime? That's not believable at all.
I think you may be right. I wonder if I have any evidence that calls Toussaint's story into doubt. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine this witness. Really? This nonsense again?
This is what happens at a trial, stupid.
You just heard the witness directly describe your client readying poison on a rose. What is there to question? I'm just trying to uncover the truth, Your Honor. Fine. Do your thing. Go on, Falcon. Go make a fool out of yourself.
Jeez. He's like, Alright.
Alright, so...
Pont d'Art. Was that even part of the place we investigated?
Hit X. Oh, wrong thing.
Oh.
Switch things. Okay, so... we don't have that map anymore.
Damn.
Do we have anything?
I don't think so. Shifty Fox?
Yeah, zone in on what he said, the shifty-looking fox thing.
Yeah.
You claim you saw a shifty-looking fox.
Yep, super mega shifty.
Are you sure that fox was Prince Juan? There must be at least 100 foxes in Paris. How do you know the fox you saw was Prince Juan?
Well, he was wearing a suave hat that hung low over his eyes. I hear that's how they wear them in Spain. And I'm not much of a fashion expert, but the rest of his outfit looked quite out of place for the French winter.
Is that all you're going by? His fashion?
Oh, I nearly forgot. I heard him call a passerby senor. I thought that was peculiar.
Well, that's him, alright.
Damn.
Buh.
Eh?
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't say that first one.
Yeah, that's... No, they're not. Oh, yeah. That was just a line of questioning about that. Yeah.
I guess Pont d'Art?
Yeah, I mean... You say you were sitting upon the railing of the Pont d'Art on the morning of the incident?
Yep. Is that a good fishing spot?
What entrances can you see from that bridge? You had a good view of the Louvre's south entrance, didn't you?
Oh, here's the map.
The Pont d'Art is a great vantage point for seeing the Grand Gallery's south side. What about the other entrances?
The other entrances? You mean like if you were entering from Tuileries Garden or the Place du Carousel? No, I couldn't possibly see those areas from the bridge. But of course that isn't relevant. Monsieur Kingsley witnessed Prince Juan entering the south entrance with flower in hand, and that's what counts. What if he used another?
Yes. What if Prince Juan didn't enter from the south entrance? What if he approached the Louvre from...
The gardens, because the page was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuileries Garden to the west.
That's a big what if. Do you have any evidence that Prince Juan entered the Louvre from the Tuileries Gardens?
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. I have definitive proof that he approached from the west, not the south.
Hey, I know what I saw, monsieur. I'm doubtful too. Go on, JJ, show us this definitive proof that Prince Juan entered from the Louvre from Tuileries Gardens.
Book page.
This.
Look at this.
A book page.
Page 44 of Don Quixote, specifically. It was found just outside of the Louvre's west entrance.
That proves nothing.
I'm not done yet. Take a look at this.
Don Quixote.
This is the book Prince Juan has been reading in jail since his arrest. I believe he has had it on his person for some time. And yes, page 44 is missing. That was the first thing I checked. You do realize what this means, don't you, Severin? The defendant was present in the Tuileries garden prior to entering the Louvre. This also means that in all likelihood, the defendant entered the Louvre from the west entrance, not the south. He could not possibly have been seen by Monsieur Kingsley from the Pont d'Art.
Well, what? I know what I saw, monsieur. A fine theory, Falcon, but maybe the defendant took the long way around. One can still travel from Tuileries to the Louvre's south entrance by walking along the river.
An extra 2 kilometers of walking just to enjoy the pre-murder scenery? Let's not say such silly things, Cocorico.
Okay, maybe the defendant deliberately left the page there to mislead the investigation.
Now you're the one who's blindly speculating.
Oh. It's not blind speculation, it's a viable hypothesis.
You are fond of logic, aren't you, Cocorico? Let's talk about Occam's razor. When torn between two seemingly equal hypotheses, we must side with the one that imposes the fewest assumption. Which of these theories takes fewer assumptions? 1. The page from Prince Juan's book fell out on his way to the Louvre's south entrance. 2. Prince Juan deliberately planted the page on the off chance that it would be discovered, then he took the long way around.
How dare you! The nerve of you to lecture me on such basic philosophical concepts.
I'll stop lecturing you when you stop making such basic mistakes.
Fucking burn!
Monsieur Falcon, please calm yourself. What is the point of all this yammering? The ultimate point is that Toussaint's testimony is fabricated, made up, utter fiction.
No, everything I said is the truth.
I suspect the witness isn't even a fisherman.
Ooh. I'm not a fisherman. Got him.
See? He admits it himself.
That's not what I meant. Innocent, perhaps?
Intriguing. Prosecutor, you have something that will put this arrogant falcon in his place, don't you?
I must concede.
You concede?
On this point, at least, Falcon's evidence strongly suggests that the key component of Monsieur Kingley's testimony is false. No! This doesn't mean that Prince Juan is innocent, of course. All Falcon has demonstrated is that this particular witness is unreliable. But I did see something, I really did. Alright, so maybe I didn't exactly see a shifting-looking fox. I made that part up, the story up. But I did see a swan lurking around the south entrance on the morning of the murder.
A swan? Do shut up, witness. Your word is mud at this point. How can we possibly trust anything else you have to say?
Your Honor, Judge Romulus, we're out of time. We're 10 minutes overdue to start on the hare versus tortoise trial. Yes.
It's that late already. Curses. I was hoping we could have this case wrapped up in a single trial session.
It is a shame, but ultimately an accurate sentencing is always preferable to a speedy sentencing.
Yes, all right. I don't need to hear your moralizing. Court will resume this Friday, the 21st of January at 9 o'clock. Do not be late. Prosecutor, do your damned job. Get this stupid fox a conviction already.
Wow. Could you be more obvious? I will do my best to ensure that justice is served, Your Honor. A lot came up in that trial, huh?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
But something's bothering me. Why would that fisherman guy, Monsieur Kingley, lie on the witness stand? He was coerced.
Maybe he likes attention. He kind of didn't seem like someone who was coerced. He kind of seemed like he just wanted to talk.
Maybe.
Maybe he wanted his minute in the spotlight. Some people say and do strange things to get attention.
Oh, you think that was it? I assumed something more heinous was going on.
Let's keep an open mind. Anything is possible at this stage. But to be perfectly honest, something else is bothering me about this trial.
Judge Romulus.
Yeah. Judge Romulus, he's acting without a shred of professionalism. He's obviously more interested in securing a guilty verdict than he is in discovering the truth. But why?
Maybe he has a vendetta against Spanish royalty.
I'm not so sure. There must be something else at work here.
Excuse me, Monsieur Falcon.
Maybe, like some other people, he's severely racist.
Remington. Sorry to bother you, but this letter just arrived. I think it's for you.
A letter for me? I wonder why it wasn't sent to my office.
Have you been demoted to courier status, Rupert? Oh, hush, Sparrowson. I don't need to be pitied by a first-year dropout. Damn. Whoa, good comeback.
So what does the letter say, Falcon?
So what does the letter say, Falcon?
I read that and then I was like, wait, what?
Wait a minute.
Talking in third person now?
Yeah.
It's a threat. A threat made with cutout newspaper letters.
Whoa, I didn't know those things actually existed. Let me see. Falcon, stop your investigation or there will be consequences. Scary.
There's no question this letter originated from Major Howell's murderer. He or she must be aware that we are getting close to uncovering the truth.
Sounds about right. But why would a person write with cutout newspaper letters like this?
Masking one's handwriting would be the most common reason. Although I can't help but wonder why they would bother, since we don't have any handwriting samples to compare it to.
We're still going ahead with our investigation, though, right?
Absolutely.
You're damn right.
Oh yes, absolutely. If a lawyer were deterred every time they received a threatening letter, they would never get any of their work done. True. Fact.
Yes.
Besides, with only 3 days before the next trial session, we can't afford to be worrying about petty things like this.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wow, you're right. Let's make those days count. 3 days. A new day. And that's it.
Yep, we're cutting it here. We'll go to the chocolate store next time.
Now we can go to the chocolate store.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what Sparrowson's gonna do. He's gonna lick them all to test.
Well, it looks like it's playing out like we thought it would so far.
Yep.
Anyways, tell us what you think in the comments. And like and stuff.
It's a real whodunit.
Who?
This case is a big one.
It is a big one.
Yep.
And with that, we leave you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.